There can't be many of these in existence that were never taken out of the shrink wrap. This is Yellow Edge Glow, apparently. Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you are a regular viewer, good to see you again. If you're new here, my name is Nick and I collect Depeche Mode, Erasure and Pet Shop Boys stuff, and on this channel I talk about those three bands. This video is going to be a bit of a catch-up on my Erasure pickups recently. It's all vinyl. There's a lot of stuff to get through. There's some really nice bits in here as well. I'm going to save my favourite item till last, so I'll tease you with that one, but I'll crack on. As we go, where I can, I have put on the purchase cost because I think that's really interesting. Yeah, so let's crack on. First one we have here. It's taken me a while to find one of these in the condition I wanted. This is Who Needs Love Like That, the Mexican mix. So it is cat number L12, so limited 12, mute 40. It's in lovely, lovely condition. I paid on this one. I've written them down because I always forget. Excuse the paint on my finger. We're redecorating the house. I've just noticed I've got paint on my finger. So yes, £11 for that, which is a good price for that, I think. And it's a cracking record. I've had this on recently. Really, really enjoying it. So pleased to get that really early limited edition 12-inch for a good price in gorgeous condition. So that's the first one. Now I'll pop these down here. Next, I picked up a few items. There's 4 here, all from a friend of mine who has a record shop. It's called John. He has a YouTube channel called Brum Reseller. Really nice guy, and he got in touch to say he had a load of Erasure stuff in. He showed me what he had and I picked out a bunch of it. A couple of these are actually duplicates, but they're going in the collection because they're in better condition. 2 of these are absolutely gorgeous. You will have seen these before because I do have them in the collection. So from I Say, we have the 12 inches of Run to the Sun. Love these paintings. And this is Always, the 12 inch, and they are in immaculate condition. Relatively hard to find because we're now talking 1994, so vinyl was on a downward trajectory at that point. People were buying less, so there's just less of them about. I keep looking at that mark on my finger. So these are scarce and do hold their value. I can't remember what I paid. John did me a really good deal on these 4 items, somewhere between £5 and £10 an item. I honestly can't remember now. It's been a few months. So John sent those 2 along with another copy of Supernature. My copy that I have of this cutaway is ripped up. So this is a nicer example because there's no ripping here, but annoyingly it's still quite shabby. This is the outer envelope, and then if you open it up, the inner has this picture sleeve. You do see them being sold just as that record. I mean, it's barcoded on its own there. Is this inner outer barcode, sorry, different? Same barcode actually on both. But I have seen it for sale quite often like this. Harder to find with the envelope. And as I'm finding, very hard to find with the envelope in good condition. So this is the extra limited edition of You Surround Me. Very unusually, the lead track, as you can see, is Supernature, which is the B-side on the regular ones, if I remember rightly. But it's one of my all-time favourite Erasure songs, Supernature. If you haven't heard it, check it out. It's a stunning piece of music. So I am glad to get one in slightly better condition, but I will be looking to improve it because that outer blue envelope is really quite shabby. I was bidding on one recently that was almost mint and I didn't win it. There was a lot of people, I think, in the same boat as me with fairly average copies of this, so there were a lot of people bidding on it and it went way beyond what I had hoped to spend on it. But still glad to improve what I had, right? And the other thing, very surprisingly, I didn't have a copy of Wild on LP. And John sent me over this one as part of this bundle. Lovely condition. It has really nice inner on this. So you've got a picture of Andy and Vince there with this autumnal scene. Close up on Andy there. How young does he look? I mean, this is going back to, where are we, 89, I think? The actual inner is Vince and Andy on both sides. And then this fold out is really nice. So here you have all of the lyrics laid out. I love it when they do this. So Blue Savannah, Drama, all the classics on here. You Surround Me. And condition is immaculate. Love this so much. And also we have the Mute documentary evidence, which are fascinating to read. So you've got DM info here, Erasure of course, and the other mute bands. And there's a discography on here of mute releases. So that's cool to have. So that is Wild, which I didn't have in the collection. Really pleased to get a really fine example of that. So, mixing up a bit, a few 7-inch singles. So this first one is a Vince Clarke, not really a solo project because he worked with Fergal Sharkey on this, but this is the Assembly Never Never. And I wanted to pick up a copy of that in nice condition. It did take a while to find one in the condition I wanted. It's really crisp and clean, and I got it for the absolute bargain price of £2 delivered. My sticker's fallen off, but there it is. So £2 delivered to my door, and immaculate condition. Another one that I needed for the collection. This is Am I Right on 7. I paid £2.95. When I quote the prices, that is everything. So that's the cost of the item and the delivery. So £2.95 to fill in a gap in my 7-inch collection, which is almost complete now. I think there's only 1 or 2 picture discs I need. So very pleased to get that. Again, I waited until I found one in the condition I particularly wanted, and that's really nice. So speaking of picture discs, here is one of the 3 that I'm trying to get hold of. This is I Could Fall in Love with You. And that's the reverse. So these were issued as picture discs with a clear sleeve. This one is still sealed, but where a price sticker has been removed, it's ripped here, which is a shame. If I see another one come up cheap, I may snap up another one in better condition, but I'm quite happy with that. There's also, now what are the other ones? Sunday Girl and Storm in a Teacup, I think it is, were also issued from the Now Then Light at the End of the World album, and I am missing those, but very pleased to get that one. I paid £5.84 delivered for this one, which I think is a good price. And the last of the 7-inch singles for this video was one that I picked up in a charity shop, and I've put it in this video because it is Yazoo, so again Vince Clarke, so I thought I would share this one on this Erasure video. There's quite a few Yazoo releases I don't have. I've kind of just started collecting Yazoo stuff, and this is The Other Side of Love on 7-inch. Condition is okay, but it was 99 pence, so I was happy to pick that up when I saw it. So going back to 12-inch singles, this is really nice. It doesn't have to be the limited edition remix. So L12 Mute 56, as you can see, limited edition. Really nice. So from the Circus album, I got it for a really good price of £5.62. So it's one of the very few now 12-inch singles I was missing. And again, I waited until I found one in really nice condition. It's not particularly hard to find, but there's a lot of ropey copies out there. This one isn't perfect, but it's very nice, and for that price, bit of a bargain. Next we have, I'll do these together because they look stunning together. We have two copies of I Say, I Say, I Say, but one, which I did share in another video, is not vinyl, but I thought I'd quickly show you it again in case you haven't seen the other video. This was the CD edition, but the edition that comes in a fold-out 12-inch case, so it looks like a vinyl album, and then it has the pop-up castle inside. So I did already share this in a video where I was opening some purchases that turned up. I paid, I think it was around £10 for this, which I was very happy to pay. It's in lovely condition. But condition wise, you cannot beat this next item. This is the original 1994 issue of I Say, I Say, I Say, never been opened. So it is mint as it was the day it was bought in the record shop. Yeah, what can you say about that? There can't be many of these in existence that were never taken out of the shrink wrap. I had to pay up for this, but I still think I got a bargain. I paid $34.75 for a brand new sealed copy of what is already a rare album. As I was saying before about the singles, Always and Run to the Sun, not many people were buying vinyl in 1994, so there's not many of these about secondhand, or let alone sealed. So I have so far kept this sealed, and I don't like to do that, but in this case I think I will. I have the music. There's a part of me that would love to take it out and play it, but I think I will keep it sealed for now anyway in the collection. But I had to go for that when I saw it come up. I was looking for one. I would have been happy with a used one. When this one sealed came up, I went for it. Isn't that amazing? So now we are moving right up to date. I picked up the Neon Remixed, brand new, and I paid, including delivery, £17. And this is double coloured vinyl. We'll take a quick peek inside. So we have the artwork with Vince and Andy there, and this artwork on the back. There's a download key for the digital music, and this is neon translucent yellow. It's described on the outside as yellow edge glow, and the other one as transparent amber. So this is yellow edge glow apparently. Let's see what transparent amber looks like. So on the inner sleeve here you We have more artwork, and there we go, similar to the Neon album I have, the original. So that's the Neon remixed album, which I bought brand new and sealed, but I've had it opened obviously, and I've been playing it. And then my wife picked up this for me for Christmas. This is Fallen Angel, so from the Neon, the 12-inch single, limited edition neon orange. So we'll take a quick peek at that. So we have a plain black inner and similar neon orange vinyl inside. Actually, it's not doing it justice on screen. It's way more orange here. So that's that one. Again, I thought that was brand new and sealed, but I had it opened and I've been playing it. The next item is something a bit unusual. It's unusual for me because I am not worried about collecting promos. I'm trying to get a complete collection of UK retail issued items. But this came up and it was going really cheap and I won it. I paid a total of $7.35 for Olamore promo. It's a double 12-inch promo. I have bought this to resell. I'm going to resell this, hopefully make some money on it and put the money back into the collection is the idea. So they are both black vinyl. But yeah, I've never seen that before. I don't know how much I will put it back on sale for, but I'm thinking I might shoot for 30. See how we get on. It's the only one I've ever seen, and I do searches for ERASURE Vinyl all the time just to see what comes up. And like I say, that's the only time I've ever seen it, and it was listed very cheap. I think there was only one other person bidding on it, and I managed to win it for a very low price. So that one, we will see how we do selling that on. Hopefully I will get some profit and I will reinvest that profit into something that I want for the collection. So I mentioned before about Vince Clarke's other projects. There was the Assembly record that I showed you around the same time. So before ERASURE started, he also released this with Paul Quinn. So this is Vince Clarke and Paul Quinn one day, and this is the 12-inch of that. I got it for a good price. Well, I think it was a good price. $6.95 delivered on this one, and it's in lovely condition. It's actually a seller I bought some other stuff from, some ERASURE records a while back, who's still clearing out his collection. That's quite an unusual item. There is a 7-inch single. There is also a CD single. I missed out on a CD single of this a while back, which really annoyed me. I just didn't get my bid in and it ended, and I was very annoyed because it went ridiculously cheap. But I'm pleased with that. I have been playing it. I don't think it's a song I will go back to very often. It's very nice to have in the collection. I mean, One Day is okay. The B-side really wasn't my cup of tea. But as an item in the collection, I really like that. That's so cool. And then I said before at the beginning that I will leave my favourite item for this video until the end. A while back in one of my ERASURE pickups videos, I shared Fingers and Thumbs, the 12-inch. That's one of my favourite records from one of my favourite ERASURE albums. This was the other single on 12-inch I've been trying to track down from the 95 self-titled ERASURE album. So it is Stay With Me on 12-inch. And I paid a fair bit for this. £16.95 delivered. but I hardly ever see this for sale. It just doesn't come up. There's so few around. So I think I got it for a good price. I'm really, really happy to get this to go with my fingers and thumbs. The artwork for this looks really good, blown up big into the 12-inch format. And the condition is really, really nice. So I think fingers and thumbs still trumps it as a favourite piece, but this is up there for its scarcity as much as anything. Fingers and Thumbs, I love the track. Stay With Me is a good track, but it just doesn't have the same response that I get from Fingers and Thumbs. That song is just, yeah, one of my favourites. But as an item for the collection, this is up there. It's so, so nice, so scarce. You just don't see them come up very often. So I am super happy to tick that one off the list. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please drop me a message below. Let me know your favourite item in there. I will try and get my Pet Shop Boys collecting catch-up video out soon as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll pop another collecting video up here. I'll dig out an ERASURE one, so you please check this one out if you enjoyed this video. I'm sure you'll enjoy this one too. Take care, and I'll see you soon.